impervious to matchup, and one of their biggest strengths. And aMSa also playing one of the trickier characters on the other side of the matchup. So not only is aMSa impervious to the matchup that they are going against, but often their character is one of the more difficult or tricky or less understood matchups for their opponent.
Yeah, and I mean, it's one of those weird things about Melee where, like, maybe you have a Yoshi in your region you practice against, and maybe you don't. So I do not know who Prof would go to for Yoshi practice necessarily, but who knows? Maybe there are tricks up young Prof's sleeve here for this matchup.
And I think the advent of Slippy is like part of why we've been seeing meta progression so quickly, especially in matchups like Pikachu and Marth, for example. You know, it literally goes from like Axe still looks like they're dominant against Zane, and then now it's like Zane instantly back, but then Axe is still competitive, and then same with aMSa and Zane. It very clearly is that they're having the ability to recognize issues, which has always been able to be there once you lose that set, but they now have the ability to practice the counterplay consistently. And that's what's advancing the meta so quickly lately, I feel like, is the ability to assess problems and then actually practice the counterplay.
Yeah. Yeah, Prof not off to a bad start here. You know, close to closing this out. Has to contend with Yoshi recovery, which can be a little bit difficult here, but things will start to break super armor. And, yeah, sometimes throw out the down smash at the ledge just to make sure they come correct, and it'll work. Yeah. Oh, but aMSa can put on a ton of damage in a hurry. Wow. Gonna cover that aMSa tech easily. Not this aMSa. Ooh, all the way up there.
And will be a stock.
This Dino has just 15-foot vertical leap.
Yeah, for real. Oh my gosh! Like,
was that? Did he anticipate getting slapped? And knew that it would make Yoshi face the other direction and grab ledge? What's going on here?
If there's anybody I'm going to do the benefit of the doubt to, it will be aMSa. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes.
Never once done anything on accident.
Yeah.
As far as I know. Ooh. Yeah, that up smash, a good anti-air tool to contest Sheik coming down with aerials. Has an invincible noggin, kind of like the Mario Bros on it.
Oh, good slap.
Nice. Yeah, caught the double jump, and yeah, it's going to be a clean stock lead here. Not able to do any extra credit there with aMSa's invincibility coming through.
Okay, here's a grab. This could be big.
Okay.
Yeah, stop a little early, and you can still punish so hard. Great re-grab. Oh, that spot dodge was supposed to be a shield drop fair.
Oh, wow. Crazy
the up tilt from Prof have been really good, especially even like running up to ledge and kind of understanding when aMSa's looking to get off the ledge.
Oh,
there
that
we
comboed.
go.
It was a combo off the chain, Trey.
As far as I'm concerned, nobody's done anything on accident.
That's right. Oh, great empty hop, and that's going to set up for an edge guard here.
They understand their win conditions in situations like this. They're not just going to keep slapping and letting aMSa slide across the stage and garner percent. No, I want something that could potentially kill. And
that's right.
Even though they didn't clean up the edge guard at the end there, that was an opportunity to take the stock.
Yeah, and this is a ton of damage that's been built up. I mean, you got to finish this stock here, though, to keep yourself in contention. 106 is a lot of percent. Yeah. And aMSa's survivability just, as always, crazy. No double jump here, but it fast falls to the ledge.
Again, these eggs making it hard to feel comfortable, especially at 106. You're going to get hit so far from those eggs. You can't really just like try and eat them and then punish. There's no room for that anymore. And again, great fair.
Finally, yeah, able to clean it up. I mean, we've seen Prof, you know, rack up 60 in a hurry. It's been getting the KO where aMSa has really made this difference count over the last couple stocks, and there it is.
Yeah. And considering how willing Prof was to continue to ledge trap aMSa and not like try and force like those down smashes all the time like we saw earlier that clipped and just like force, okay, you're either getting on or you're dying. aMSa didn't get much off of the ledge. We saw him like try and fair from ledge. We saw him try to do a bunch of different things. Prof seemed to actually have a pretty good understanding of what is safe to do while Yoshi is on ledge and what is not. And they were able to keep them there for a long time. aMSa may have had a lot of opportunities to get off, but Prof never really let him get off for free. However, Yoshi and aMSa were finding ledge in situations where I think Prof could have ended up cleaning it up a little bit earlier.
Yeah. Okay, we take it to PS, or I keep saying PS2. I did this earlier, too. I have Ultimate Brain right now because of Ultimate Summit. But Pokemon Stadium, I should say, is where we are playing now, if you didn't notice.
It's a fun stage. I love the back camera.
Yeah, especially when it goes infinity mode like this. You
Yeah.
see it's got multiple on it. Yeah, very cool. Oh, going for the short hop down air, trying to mix some things in. Oh,
Uncharacteristic.
on purpose though, on purpose.
Yeah, uncharacteristic, on purpose mistake at ledge.
That's right. Okay, those jabs gonna get an easy shield grab from Prof. And
there's the up smash.
I kind of like, you know, focusing more on the punish coming out of the chain grab than just keeping it going as long as possible. That's the really important part, right? That's the juicy thing.
Yeah.
Is the punish you get at the end of it. And this is a really great start from Prof.
Very so.
Gets sat on now.
Did.
Sometimes
Got
that'll happen to you.
Got the fourth grade counterplay right there. That I'm going to use my downward move from the air on top of him.
That's right. We've all done it before. And here you see it in winner's quarters of Level Up Expo. Wow, that...
Ooh, this is another opportunity for Prof. Again, the up smash, and look, it just combos into so much percent.
Look at that. A clean 76 in a matter of seconds.
You get like a hit, and because of the super armor, you also get the tipper hit. So you get like a double hit on the up smash, and then because of the super armor also, they're still so close to you that you then get an aerial. So you rack up a lot of percent for it, like very quickly.
Just a little bit late there on that grab attempt, but I mean, very close to being able to close this stock out here. Oh, hello? Oh. Couldn't
Love
quite
that
get
they
up
went
there.
for the grab though again. That's presence of mind, because when you see a character at 135%, you're playing against the number 2 player in the world currently. I think, yeah, I was at number 2, right? Zay number 1.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
It can get very easy to be like, all I need to do is hit him with the forward air, and then I have this stock opportunity. But to understand that you're not going to get those easy hits regardless of the percent that they're at, and you need to keep playing honest and true to what has gotten you the lead in the first place. That can be very difficult. You can find yourself with a lead and then try and take advantage of that in cheaper ways. But
aMSa just storming back here. Would have been good for Prof to get at least one more opening, but this
fixed knockback at 0%, so far off stage, and it's just going to set up for one of the nastiest combos.
Oh, no double jump.
Yep, none at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a bit tricky there.
Yeah.
But this is huge.
It's one of those ones that hurts, but that was understandable. That wasn't a choke or anything. That's a hard thing to cover.
Oh, immediate nair out of that's not the best DI there, but able to make it back, and aMSa a little bit late on the punish on the Sheik landing on stage, and Prof gonna have one more shot here. Oh, that was so dangerous. aMSa drifting towards the front of Prof's shield. Okay, slow get up. Oh, okay, cleans it up. Dang. Nice little comeback there from aMSa.
Yeah. And at 135% especially, like sometimes you'll get the comeback, but you'll be at like 30% still, and you're like, yeah, I knew I should have had that. 135, you're like, okay, I did that.
Yeah.
Like it was,
yeah. If there's anyone, you really kind of have to just play perfect for a number of interactions there to make that happen. And if there's anyone, who's capable of doing that in the game, it's aMSa.
Yeah. They've been forced to execute at a slightly higher level than most of their peers even for quite a while.
Where are we dropping, Prof?
Just random it.
That'd be baller. Running it back. It kind of makes sense. Was in a really good position to win the game there.
Yeah, strong performance. You can't expect to, even on your best stage, win against the second best player in the world every time.
Okay. Trading huge combos here.
That's my name.
That's true, yeah. It's like whenever somebody talks about their keys, you know, and they say my key, triggers my lizard brain response. Okay. Oh, wow.
I loved that, actually. That was so smart. Kind of get around it, in a weird way, like just at least the game sense in me, it made sense that aMSa was going to slow get up. I don't know how to explain why, but like after playing the game a lot, it made sense that in that situation, what seemed the less punishable for Prof was a slow get up from their positioning. But that down air, what would be that covers it? Quite an unorthodox option.
Okay, yeah, just contesting the platform movement with the fair. Sometimes got to let him know that you're not safe here.
Yo, Prof is moving really cleanly.
Yeah. And see if Prof can get the opening first here, start to get a bit of a lead, but no, it's going to be aMSa getting the party started. Okay. All right, here we go. Gets the grab. Ooh. Not quite able to hit the platform type chase, yeah. Oh!
Power shield looking nice.
Prof's hit a couple of those, you know? It's kind of difficult. I feel like I don't see people power shielding Yoshi eggs like that very often, you know? I think like if Yoshi's egg stalling, you can kind of like start to get onto the timing like that, but Prof has been hitting it just on these like eggs in neutral a lot.
Yeah, it's because it's definitely a different timing with the arc and stuff. Like a lot of projectiles, if egg were to travel horizontally like most projectiles do in the game, or like on a straight trajectory, you'd be able to time it similar to you do other projectiles once you see it. But you have to understand that that egg is going to arc up and down. And that's like kind of the trickier part about it. Like even with the spacing, it kind of has a different timing of when it'll hit you than a lot of other projectiles would.
Building the wall here with a couple of these back airs, but Prof ending up on stage. Oh, going to the platform. aMSa ready for it and goes up there.
Yeah, meets him. Looks like aMSa on the verge of our second 3-0 of the day.
Yeah, it is looking like it. Unless Prof can put something together here, but it's aMSa with the first opening. Ooh. That always hurts so much. It's like aMSa knows exactly where you want to be and just swings on you. Okay. What can we get here?
Well, I like how they tried to fall with the back air rather than rising, because it did give him an opportunity to get another aerial and not quite able to close it out yet. But like your gasp of breath indicated, Prof is putting together something here. There's definitely life in this still.
Allow Prof to cook, please.
In the kitchen.
That's right. Oh, tanks it. There we go. aMSa taking the win 3-0. Like you mentioned, our second 3-0 here of the top 24. Moving on to winter semis.
Yep. And, pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. Prof, though, gotta give them their flowers there. Pretty good showing. Maybe should have had game 2, to be honest.
Yeah. Whatever should have means, you know?
But
yeah, in the sense that Prof had put themselves in a position very clearly through a lot of very smart interactions. aMSa wasn't just SDing over and over, and there was one at the beginning, but there had already been a lot of percent on aMSa at that point and such. So, you know, Prof very clear that, do we have Zane Game Taker Logos versus Kadoran?
That's right, Kadoran Logos. Logos, #1 player in the state of Utah,